Jinan University is the first school established by Chinese government for overseas Chinese students. It's also called the #1 university for overseas Chinese students. In 2015, Jinan University was selected as one of the 7 high-level universities in Guangdong Province. With the founding, the university has initiated major recruitment campaigns and has established many new research institutions. The Institute for Economic and Social Research, or IESR for short, is dedicated to build a world-renowned research program in applied economics, as well as a leading think tank in China. Although just established half a year ago, it has recruited 20 full-time faculty members already, most of them holding a PhD degree from overseas universities. Besides our faculty members, many distinguished scholars visit IESR frequently. One of them is the Nobel laureate in economics of 2000, Henry Scales Distinguished Service Professor in University of Chicago, Professor James J. Heckman. Last winter, Professor Heckman had an in-depth conversation with Professor Shuai Zhangfeng. Both of them concern a lot about the education problem of children in China, and they exchanged their ideas about the great number of left-behind children and migrant children, as well as their problem of lacking early education. A few months after their meeting, on March 14, 2016, Professor Heckman was invited by SAFEA and IESR to visit Jinan University. He delivered a lecture on creating and measuring capabilities for hundreds of audience. Following the lecture, Professor Heckman had a conversation with 6 students' representatives in the face-to-face with Nobel laureate activity. The meeting was in a warm atmosphere. The students showed their concern about Chinese society by preparing questions that cover many aspects of China's social reality, including the two-child policy, education equality, and aging population. Professor Heckman was more than willing to answer all the questions and communicate ambiently with them. Migration and child development is the focus of IESR's research, which is also the focus of Professor Heckman's recent research. The high matching degree is the potential and opportunity of the cooperation between Professor Heckman and IESR. In this September, Tim Kors, a researcher from Mathematical Policy Research, who was a student of Professor Heckman, visited Mianzhu, Sichuan Province together with Professor Feng. They visited 5 local schools and Mianzhu Education Bureau. IESR built a social practice and research station with the Education Bureau. The institute is going to carry on wide-range and long-run follow-up survey and to build a database of children of age 2 to 13 in Mianzhu. We aim to make a better environment for left-behind children's development based on our survey data and through advising schools and government. IESR not only worked with Professor Heckman on Left Behind Child project. In June 2016, IESR held Summer School on Socio-Economic Inequality Guangzhou at Jinan University, which was co-organized with HCEO, an organization led by Professor Heckman. The program provides a state-of-the-art overview on the study of inequality and human flourishing. Participants learn about the integration between psychological and sociological insights into the foundations of human behavior and conventional economic models. One of the Chinese poems says, "When one has a close friend in this world, the far ends of heaven are like next door." Professor Heckman lives far away in the USA, but the friendship between him and IESR beats the distance. We believe that the story of IESR and Professor Heckman will go on, and we look forward to our bright future.